Monster Gamer!
Yo guys, what is up? It is CP, the one and only Monster Gamer. Got my Astro A50s. These things are beast mode. I gotta say, they are the best headset I have ever used, and I've used several. I'll have a video of that coming out. Basically, I'm just showing you that you can change the game ratio to voice ratio, I should say, right there on your headset, which is awesome. Everything's controlled through your headset, which is just awesome, except the buttons are really small and it takes a little getting used to. That's the power button. You can switch up game modes, volume, which is very handy. Right there is the mic for the Xbox. You don't need that for PS3. And then also the USB to actually charge your unit. You can lower the mic to talk, and then when you lift it up, it cuts off the chat, which is awesome because if you want to eat some chips while you're gaming, you don't want to munch in your homies' faces, you can just flip that up. You're good to go. You don't need to touch anything else. Here's the new mix amp. Pretty badass, I gotta say. Very small and elegant. Yes, I said elegant. It is. That's right here is the charge. That is for the opt-in, opt-out for stereo. That's to actually power the unit, and that is for the Microsoft Live chat, which you need the cable, unfortunately. So technically, these aren't wireless on Xbox Live, but they are. I still consider them wireless. So let me show you guys how to dust that bad boy off. And I also, oh, that's right. I want to show you guys real quick the difference between the wires that come with the set. And I want to save you guys some time and money. So when you order these online, if you do order them online, they take about 5 to 6 days to get to your house. Why not, at the same time, order some cables on Amazon? They're a lot more sturdy, they're cheaper, and they are longer, and they're just way better cables that you can buy on Amazon. There's other websites that you can use, but do not ever buy cables in stores. Like, don't go to Best Buy, they'll rip you off. They're like $30 at Best Buy. You can get them for like $6 on Amazon, even with shipping. So that's why I'm just trying to show you guys that the cables that I got at Amazon are a lot longer and a lot sturdier. So let's set up this PS3. This beast still works. Yep, still live and kicking. And I'm just going to show you guys how to, you want to plug in your optical cable here. You want to take the plastic off. For the love of God, I have not seen so many people not take the plastic off. You need to take the plastic off that to actually plug it into anything. Oh man, people are ruining their systems by not knowing how to do that. And that allows you to have that stereo surround sound, which is pretty awesome. So let's plug that bad boy in. Flip it in. It takes a little getting used to. And I'm using the actual cable that comes with the Astros. I don't want to confuse you guys going, oh yeah, wait, that one's a lot thicker. You got to take the plastic off and then plug that bad boy into the mix amp. And I want to show you guys something real quick. So you take that out, and that's what you want to actually use. But the opt-out, you can actually plug it into a stereo or a TV that has that option. So you can be playing with your friends and they can hear the game as well as you can, but you're going to hear it a lot better with the Astros. So you plug that bad boy in, there you go. And then you want to actually use the USB cable that comes with it. There's two different sizes that come with it. Don't be confused, you can use either one, but you can use the shorter plug for the actual power to plug it into the PS3. So you want to plug that in. And the other cable is to charge your headset, if I haven't said that already. I think I've said that like 6 times. All right, and you plug this in, and you are almost good to go. Now, my headset is already synced, so when I hit the power button, it's going to be red, and it's going to be red on my headset. But what you need to do is read the instructions carefully because it's kind of a silly thing that you got to do. You got to sync it. You got to hold the mix amp button and also the headset button. They got to be white. As soon as they turn red, then you're good to go, and you never have to do that again. Also, the stand comes really handy. I know my table looks kind of messy, but now my setup you don't even notice the wires. They're out of the way, and that stand is pretty pimp. I'm not going to lie. And I don't know why more headsets don't come with amps. Obviously, you see I'm messing around with the cords, and it is what it is, but it looks a lot different with my setup, with everything put away nicely. And that's why you want to get the Amazon cables. And I'm not just saying Amazon. I'm not sponsored by Astro. I'm not sponsored by any company whatsoever. That's just my personal opinion. I've never had problems with Amazon. They've got great customer service. So, all right. So now you're ready to go. It does say red on my headset, and it's going to, I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but it's going to show a little red dot, and that means that it's synced. Until that time, you can't use them. If your sound isn't working, whatnot, that's why. Also, I'm going to have a little instructional right after this to kind of tell you guys. It is in the booklet, but I know a lot of people aren't going to read that. It's going to be right after this that it's just going to, little text is showing you how to set it up on the actual PS3. There's a few more steps. So after you finish this, just pause the video and read this real quick. You have to do this, otherwise the headset won't work. And that is it for the PS3. All right, I'm back, and if you're still here, you like the sound of my voice, or you want to see the Xbox set up and see just how it looks before maybe you buy these, and that's why these setup videos are sometimes popular. People want to see how easy it is. And these things are easy, super easy to set up on either system. Although the PS3, you got to do some menu changes, but you got to do that with every headset, so that's not really a knock on Astro. All right, so this is the mix amp, of course. You guys seen the back already with the PS3 video. And you need to take these out, of course. I saw some funny comments in some forums how to set these up and whatnot. Some people didn't realize, maybe it's the first time they're using 5.1 surround sound, that you need to take the plastic off the optical cable. You have to do that. You will damage your equipment if you don't do that, and sometimes it's good to actually read the instruction manual, because you might damage your Xbox or your Astro's mix amp, and then you're up the creek without a paddle. So you want to take that off. Make sure you, oh, there's my beautiful face, and didn't realize that was in the shot. And there you go. Plug this into your Xbox in the back. And I do have a newer Xbox. The optical cable has been available on most recent Xboxes and some of the older models as well. If you have like one of the oldest models ever and it still works, you might not have that feature. So you might, again, unfortunately, that might not work for you. But anyway, so you want to plug this, use the USB cable and plug it into the power of the mix amp. And then you want to plug it into a USB available port for your Xbox. Now, here's the thing, though. There's another USB available spot. And some people might be wondering what that is. Well, you need to use that, actually, to charge your unit. That's the only way the unit will charge. And unfortunately, I only got maybe about 8 hours of play, but it was the first time using the headset, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had it on full blast. Who knows? But I will have a review coming up later. There you go. You got to plug that into an available slot. And again, just like the PS3, you need to make sure that the headset is synced. Otherwise, if you know, some people are like, why isn't this thing working right out of the box? Well, you need to actually sync the actual unit. So you need to press the power button, hold that, read the instructions, get that all set up. And they should show red. If they're showing white, something's wrong. If they're blinking, something is wrong. And let's place that bad boy right there. God, those things are beast mode. One of the best headsets I've ever bought. Actually, it is the best headset I've ever bought. And I will have a review. And this is the sad part of the video, guys. This is where it becomes not wireless. In order to use your chat on Xbox Live, you need this cable. And you know what? It really isn't that big of a deal because all the controls are actually on the headset. You don't need to mess with anything. You can adjust the game volume right there. You don't need the mix amp to do that. So I think it's a little bit unfortunate for Xbox users, but you know what? It's for a badass headset. I'm glad I paid the money for it. So that's the setup video, guys. I've got a review coming up. Never eat soggy waffles. I love you guys. Oh yeah, and one more quick thing. So you got your setup, you got everything set up, and you're just wondering what that opt-out is. I've said it a few times, but it's for your stereo or your out to your TV. So in case anybody was curious, it is a pretty cool feature that I haven't seen in other headsets. So peace, guys.
Commentaries, gameplays, and vlogs all are found on CP's channel that you're watching now. But take a small disclaimer, y'all in danger. You're now tuned into the Monster Gamer.